All right. Hello, bright beings. I don't know. But I'm making this video because I want to talk about some stuff. Stuff. Specifically, I would like to talk about spiritual warfare stuff and how my response to certain attacks has changed over time. I no longer respond in a charged up way, like charging horses full steam ahead. Well, because I had a realization about, for one, it's spiritual attack. Because it seems like the closer I get to God, the more that attack ramps up. Okay, so. And then in taking time to test some of the spirits of things and just responses and digs from malevolent energies that want to like study me and then respond towards me with digs to try to bring some kind of shame or, I don't know, gaslighting effect, I guess. Well, God didn't give me a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. So those attacks really haven't worked, but what I've learned is not to have an extremely charged response towards them. But also that turning off all response is also not the answer. Well, all that came about because I had a realization. I mean, I learned this before, but I had more of an epiphany about where that attack actually comes from. And it comes through people, of course, because who else is around us but people? So, and when it says here in Ephesians 6, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. We wrestle not against each other. I mean, I've already known that, but I didn't like know it. Know it like I know it now. And also, a true wrestling um, against principalities. And when you do it with the Word of God, and when you do it when you're backed by God under the blood of Jesus, you don't get tired. You don't get tired. You don't get charged up. You don't get angry. I mean, if you're doing it right, the response should be you just want to keep like worshiping. What happens is you fall more in love with God, and the brighter we get, the dimmer the world gets, and those attacks, they fade away eventually. I mean, one day they'll be gone altogether, but until then, we can there's a cat at my door. We can fight the good fight by not wrestling against each other. Principalities in high places is about lies taking precedence in this world, taking so much precedence that it causes most of humanity to suffer. It's an enslavement. And it's principles put up on pedestals, if you can think about it that way. Certain principles made to be fact and to govern humanity. But when those principles are based on lies and aren't, in fact, not fact, then you get crumblage like we have now. Everything's crumbling. But there's a lot more than that that's going on. Oh, funny. That dead wood burns tonight. It burns tonight. Boink.